actors and posers in this space when you're doing shit like that. Furthermore, you're a light-skinned woman behind a dark-skinned avatar. And that's another manipulative thing she did. She ain't that dark. She's not as dark as her avatar.
I think this is interesting. Very interesting. But I want to show something real quick. Two things. Wait. Trying to get to the photo that they're showing, which she's explaining. It's pretty interesting. She's saying that she is light-skinned when she is not really light-skinned at all. This is supposedly her photo right here, right? And she is clearly not light-skinned here. She's a medium brown hue. Oh, let's try and see this one thing. If she is really thinking that's actually light skin, let's actually hear from her what she actually considers light skin. Because this is clearly two-faced. You say one thing and then you say another to fit your dialogue, your argument. Oh, sorry for the commercial. Commercial's having a bit of a time. Josie?
Some of you will not agree.
This part is going to be of her breaking down brown skin from dark skin. That's mainly what she does in this video. It will show you how, one, she really doesn't see most black women as dark skin, and two, that she specifically is saying that Divested Zealot is brown skin, of which Divested Zealot says that she's brown skinned. She has an avatar that implies that she is brown skinned. I looked at her avatar, I did not think she was dark skinned. And to say that she thought that that was a dark skin tone that she was putting up there, well, that belies what she's actually saying here. What she actually thinks dark skin is.
Again, because like
Stop
I said,
changing the narrative.
and like almost everything, skin color is relative. So here we go. I'm going to start with dark skin because, you know, that's what we do here. So Lupita is obviously dark skinned. That's really not debatable. Viola Davis is dark skinned. These are members of the Dark Chocolate Club, okay? Dark skin is obviously a very deep, dark brown with a blue or very cool undertone. That's what I classify as dark skin. Now we will move to the category I fall in, which I also classify as dark skin, but it is the milk chocolate category. And I'm only separating them to highlight the difference, okay? This is the Tika Sumpters, Kelly Rowlands, and Jennifer Hudsons of the world, okay? And I've actually...
That's another thing that Chrissy has a hard time understanding. She has a hard time understanding people tan, because she tried to include Jennifer Hudson in that, and it's a little weird because she showed her tan as if she never saw her in her natural hue, but that's a whole different story. Anyway,
people say that these women are not dark skinned, but where I'm from, this is dark, okay? This is still dark skin, but what makes it different is the warmer undertones. And another thing I think is important to note is that people look different in different lighting, okay? You get Kelly Rowland on a close-up or in a space with a lot of lighting, professional photo shoot or something, she may look lighter. She's gonna look a little lighter in that picture as opposed to a far away picture or a picture taken in a dimly lit space. And we also know that some of these publications, they will purposely lighten the pictures when the woman is dark skinned. We've seen that happen over and over again. So it's also important to keep that in mind. So now we'll move on to what we like to call dark brown skin, or the chestnut and almond category. And no, we're not food, we're not candy, but it makes it easier to describe. So please do not get all sensitive on me about that. So I consider people like Gabrielle Union and Kenya Moore to be dark brown skinned. I think most people would just call them dark skinned, and that's fine too in my book, but obviously there's a difference between them and someone like Lupita. So if you were to make the distinction, that's how you would make it. Dark brown skin to me is dark with a subtle but visible red or yellow undertone. Next is the brown skin category. Some people like to call these people caramel complected or caramel complected, and I think that's pretty accurate. This brown color to me usually has a distinct golden or orange undertone. And I've said this before on my channel, but I call women in this category safe brown as far as mainstream media is concerned, because they're not quote unquote too dark for TV, which is why we see countless Black female representation with this complexion. Angela Bassett, Nia Long, Taraji P. Henson, Queen Latifah.
You think this category does not look like exactly like Divested Zealot, the photo you have? Most likely it does, if not the next category, but
Sanaa
continue.
Lathan, Kerry Washington, Megan Good. The list goes on. Just Google Black actresses and you'll see a lot of this complexion in the search results. To white media, this is dark skinned. And anytime there's a Black movie, there's usually a lot of brown skinned women in the movie. Light skinned women too, but mostly brown women. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that, because a lot of what we consider to be who we consider to be Black women in America are this complexion. But I think we can also agree that most Black Americans are brown and dark skinned. But the media will have you thinking that they're brown and light skinned, and that's the problem. So I don't have a problem with brown skinned women being portrayed, but dark women need just as much representation, because we are a huge part of the Black female populace, just like brown women are. And obviously I'm talking about the Black American populace, and I'm talking about the Kelly Rowlands of the world. Not necessarily the Lupitas, but the Kelly Rowlands. I mean, look on Divine Dark Skin. We are out here. It's a lot of milk chocolate, dark skinned women that don't get any shine in the media whatsoever. So I really.
Well, see, as you can tell, she's specifying that the lightest you could be is basically Kelly Rowland. I'm just letting you guys pay attention to that. Now continue.
I think there are just as many of us as brown skinned women. So next we have the light brown skin category. And to me, this is a lighter complexion, a lighter brown complexion with very warm undertones, kind of like a peanut color. And in my opinion, the girl from my last video falls in this category. Rihanna falls in this category, Halle Berry, Stacey Dash, Jada Pinkett, Beyonce. I can't think of anyone else, but this is a light brown with a very visible yellow or, peachy undertone. Lastly, we have the light skin.
So, see, as you can tell, all the colors of brown skin that she covered. And you mean to tell me that Divested Zealot, the photo I just showed you, did not fall in with those brown skin categories? It does. You see, you switch. You switch from saying someone like, Rihanna was brown here, but for your argument, you wanted to make someone like Rihanna light skinned. But for your argument, you wanted to make someone like Taraji P. Henson light skinned. Light skinned. Like, seriously, light skinned. That's just so odd. But that's what you wanted to do here. And to me, it's just like, why is it you are lying? Okay? Why are you lying about Divested Zealot's skin tone? Why are you lying trying to say that she is light skinned with a dark skinned avatar when her avatar looks brown skinned and she looks brown skinned by your standards. Different ranges of brown skin, but brown skin. And honestly, it makes sense that that range is there because a lot of brown and light brown skin people, their skin tone, our skin tone, ranges. So when we tan to about a dark brown hue, you know. And so it's kind of like, when you try and act like there should be, a distinction, you know full well that you don't even believe in that distinction because right here you have a whole large category of brown skinned women. And this is why I say that you exclude brown skinned women in your corrective promotion and your focus on dark skinned black women's image. You're not focused on black women's image here. See, because you're focused on dark skinned black women. Only black women darker than Kelly Rowland. How many women are darker than Kelly Rowland? It's not that many. There are way more women who are between Rihanna's color and lighter than Kelly Rowland. You specifically said that in your video. So you knowingly know that you do not care about black women's image, and you are a liar because you lied and said Divested Zealot was light skinned when she's not by your own standards. So quit lying and quit trying to gloss over the fact that you don't care about black women's image. Thank you. Like and subscribe, everyone. Comment down below and have a great day. Bye, guys.